Alright, we're live. What's up, everybody? Auto Club here. Trey in chat says, hey, everyone. What's up, Trey? How you doing? Alright, we're going to break down the slate today. First of all, though, I don't know if any of you guys are paying attention to Cup qualifying, but everyone's wrecking. There's already been 3 wrecks. Chris Buescher spun, but Harvick and Chastain wrecked pretty hard, so that's fun. I have not watched a single thing of that practice because I was just watching Michigan State and Purdue. But I saw it on Twitter and one of my buddies texted me. So here we are. Let's break down the slate today. I need to pull one thing on my side. There we go. All right. Ty Gibbs starting 12th. To pay off his salary, he's going to need to lead some laps here. Why does that say 0? Why does somebody say 0? I don't like that. Uh-oh. Crap. All right. I need to sort this by number real quick. Hold on a second. Sorry, we're messing up. I gotta fix something in the spreadsheet after this video, but I know what. Nope, that's not what I want to do either. Oh no, that's what I want to do. Okay, perfect. All right, we're good now. Stats are right now. Okay, I just need to fix something with that spreadsheet. I didn't realize I forgot to do that with the spreadsheet. We're good now. We're good. Yeah. All right, we'll start with Sam Mayer. I guess we're not going to go in order of salary because it's going to screw up my spreadsheet. We're just going to go in order of number. Doesn't really matter. Sam Mayer, he's going to need to get top 6 to pay off his salary, $8,700 starting 13th. I think that's okay if you want to get that. In practice, he was 13th fastest, although I don't think practice really matters too much. I'm not really sure about that yet because it's a really short practice. Definitely means a little bit, but I don't know if it means as much as it used to in the past. The 4 races that I'm looking at for this week are from last year, Miami, both Darlington races in Michigan. He only ran in the second Darlington race in Michigan, and I think he wrecked in both of them. So that's just not. We don't really have a lot of great data to go on for that. So Sam Mayer starting 13th. I think he's okay. I don't think he's definitely someone I need to get to though. Sheldon Creed starting 9th. He's gonna need a top 5 to pay off that salary. I mean, Sheldon Creed, we know what he is. He's a good driver, but this is still the first non-plate race in the Xfinity Series and a good car for him. So I don't really know how confident I feel in getting to him. Bailey Curry's $5,300. He starts 26th. He is going to need to get a... Where's Bailey Curry on here? Oh, I forgot those 2 pages. A top 20. I don't want to bet on a JD Motorsports car getting a top 20, so I'm really not going to be interested in playing Bailey Curry at all. Matt Mills starts 25th, $4,700. He's going to need a top 21. Kind of the same thing. I don't really want to bet on a BJ McLeod car having to get a top 20 to pay off his salary. Going to Ryan Vargas, another JD Motorsports car. He's going to need a top 24. I mean, I like him better than Curry and Mills, but at the same time, still not too interested in getting there. Chris says, what's up, Nate? Everyone hit that. Yeah, everyone hit that thumbs up, guys. Make sure that like button. Is Allgaier or Cash locked now that he's stumbling in qualifying and starts 20? Yeah, I think so. For Cash, I definitely want to get him. I think you can get away from him in tournaments, but in Cash, I like him. Speaking of Justin Allgaier, he's $10,100 to pay off his salary. He is going to need to get a top 6. I think that's very possible. He had trouble at Miami last year, but in both Darlington races in Michigan, these were his average running positions. I think he wrecked at Miami. Something happened there. He had either tire issues or he wrecked. He led laps in all 3 of his races and got fast laps, so I expect him to run up towards the front. Top 6 seems very doable. But I do think for tournaments, you don't have to go there. I don't know if his upside's as great as some of the other guys. I don't think Justin Allgaier is going to be a main dominator here. I don't think he's going to win. But for cash gameplay, definitely like Justin Allgaier. But for tournaments, I do think you can go away to other places because he is going to be really highly owned now. Josh Berry's $9,500. He's going to need a top 3. I think Josh Berry's a tournament play. This is a guy that has a lot of upside. I mean, we saw him. He was going to win the Michigan race last year if it wasn't for him, or it wasn't for a late caution, and he got passed by AJ. But he ran well at the 3 races that were similar last year. Average position of 15th in Miami, but I believe that was his first Cup race in the first Xfinity race in that 8 car last year. So we can kind of throw that one out a little bit for Josh Berry. But at Darlington, 8th best average position and 9th best at Michigan. He led 24 laps at Michigan and 8 at Darlington. 20 fast laps though at Miami though. I mean, he didn't run well, but he had some fast laps. 4 fast laps at Darlington, 25 at Michigan. I think he'll be fast. Top 3 is just, it's not a lock or anything. So definitely just only a GPP play for me. I really like Noah Gregson today. I think there's 2 guys in my opinion that today I think are most likely to win. He's one of them. This is the type of track that he should just do really good at. I mean, if you look at last year, he was going to win Homestead Miami. I don't know if you remember that. And then David Starr blew a tire and yeah, David Starr blew a tire and wrecked in front of him while Noah Gregson was leading. It was an absolute disaster. But Noah Gregson, I mean, 34 laps led at Miami, 40 at Darlington, 40 at Darlington again. None at Michigan, but he ran well, 7th best average position. I think he finished 3rd in that race. Had fast laps in all of them. I think he's one of the 2 most likely dominators in this race. Really like Noah Gregson. Definitely someone I'm on today. Moving on to Landon Castle. He's at $8,900, starting 7th. Castle's going to need to get top 3. I'm not really in there yet. I'm not really sure how I feel about Landon Castle. Needing a top 3 from him just doesn't feel like something I want to get to. Daniel Hemrick, I believe, is going to have to lead laps, but let me just make sure. Yeah, he's going to need to lead laps. None at Miami, none at Michigan, which are probably more similar to Auto Club and Darlington. But I think Hemrick's probably like the 4th or 5th most likely dominator here. I don't mind getting to him. Not a lot of people are going to play him. He's going to be low owned, so for tournaments, I don't mind there. But AJ Allmendinger, I think, is the most likely guy to win this race personally and to lead the most laps. Really like AJ going into this race. He's starting on the pole. Was really fast in qualifying. Was really fast in practice. Last year at the 4 tracks, 5th best average position at Miami, or average position of 5 at Miami, 5 at Darlington, 4 at Darlington 2, and 3 at Michigan. 45 laps led at Miami last year. 6 at the first Darlington race, 24 at the second, and 70 at Michigan. Had fast laps in all 3 of them as well. So I really like AJ Allmendinger today. I mean, he's my pick to win today. That's who I think wins this race. We'll get to my sports betting in a minute, but he's one of my outright bets for today. So really like going to AJ and DraftKings. Trevor Bayne, he is going to need to lead laps, and I just don't see that. I don't see Trevor Bayne or Brandon Jones. Both of them need to lead laps. I like Jones more than Bayne, but still probably not going to go to either of them in any sort of form. I just don't see them being dominators. Chris says my cash lineup before qualifying was Custer, Berry, B. Jones, Bayne, Clements, and Poole. That lineup is shot now. Yeah, you can't really play that lineup anymore. I don't think that one's going to work, especially considering Brennan Poole didn't even make the race. But yeah, I don't think that lineup's going to work anymore. Austin Hill is going to need a top 6 to pay off that salary. I actually like this. I mean, I think Austin Hill is probably going to just run pretty decently this year throughout the just someone quote tweeted, whatever. Lost my train of thought for a second. Yeah, I mean, he should run well consistently all year. I don't think a lot of people are going to play Austin Hill. I don't think he's like a lock by any means. I don't think he'll get a lot of ownership, though, and I think he could be a good tournament play, so I don't mind going there. Coming off his first win last week. Was not really too happy when that happened because I had bet the guys to finish 2nd and 3rd and were in 1st and 2nd when the white flag happened. So, shout out Mike Snyder for wrecking. Whatever. Anthony Alfredo, starting 28th, $7,300. He is going to need to get a top 16. I don't mind this. This is Our Motorsports, the team that Brett Moffitt ran last year. I mean, he's racing again. They have 3 cars this year. I like this. I like Anthony Alfredo. I think he's a good driver. Top 16. I don't think he'll get too much ownership, so I like going there. Jeffrey Earnhardt's probably going to be chalk. Because he starts 37th and he's in Sam Hunt Racing. He used to be in JD Motorsports. This is definitely an upgrade, but it's still Jeffrey Earnhardt, man. Like, he's not good. We've seen him not be good for years in every kind of equipment you need. Needs a top 22. He should get that, honestly, but I don't mind getting away from him just because of the ownership. If you're playing cash, I'd play Jeffrey Earnhardt, though. Jeb Burton starts 21st, 7,600. He's in one of the other 2 Our Motorsports cars. Jeb Burton's going to need a top 13 to pay off his salary. I'm fine with that. I prefer Alfredo if you want one of the Our Motorsports cars, but I'm fine playing Jeb Burton. I don't think a lot of people will be on him, and he could have a pretty good run today. Kyle Sieg is in the 28 for RSS Racing, the same team that Ryan Sieg drives for. They have 3 cars this year, or at least in this race. He's at 5,400. Starting 38th. No, that's Ryan Sieg. He needs a top 11. Kyle Sieg needs a top 26. Now, in that equipment, he should be able to do that, but Kyle Sieg's like an ARCA driver who's really never had any success there. So, I don't really expect him to do too much, so I don't really think I want to get there today, to be honest. I think a lot of people will probably play him too. Mine Snyder was slow everywhere. That scares me. He's $8,100, and he needs to get a top 16 to pay off that salary. I mean, I know he ran well at the track similar to this last year, but I don't know, man. That car does not look fast. That car looks very slow right now. I don't know why. They should be better, in my opinion. I've never really been a huge Myatt Snyder guy in the first place, but I still think it should be better. I don't mind it. I think if you're playing cash, you should probably play Myatt Snyder. But I think I'd want to get away from the tournaments because he probably will get some ownership. Will Rogers did not qualify. I heard 3 guys. It was Will Rogers, Brennan Poole, and Joe Kraft Jr. Joe Kraft Jr., man. Oh, my gosh. All right, Jesse Iwuji, I'm not playing at all. He starts 35th. He needs to get a top 26. I think he might finish dead last. so I'm not playing Jesse Iwuji at all. Joey Gase, not playing him either. He needs top 26 too, just not there. Actually, I think he needs top 20. He needs top 28. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah. But still, nope. I read it right the first time. Top 26 for Joey Gase. Doesn't really matter. Not interested. Alex LeBay starts too high. He's going to need to get a top 14, and I think just there's too many better cars in this race. I'd rather that'll finish in front of him, so I don't see that happening. Timmy Hill's interesting. I think Timmy Hill's going to get ownership. He only needs a top 15. When he's in the RSS racing car, so he's teammates with Ryan Sieg this week, and we know the RSS racing cars are pretty good. They're a solid organization, solid team, and so I don't mind that. And Timmy Hill, I don't think Timmy Hill. A lot of people, everyone loves Timmy Hill because he's Timmy Hill. I mean, how can you not like him? But I don't mind. I don't mind getting there. I mean, I just think he might come in a little too owned, but I still don't mind it. I'm probably not going to play much Timmy Hill today, but I understand getting him. Honestly, I think I'd rather play his teammate, Ryan Sieg. He needs a top 11, but, I mean, that's definitely, like, not 100% likely. Like, you're playing casual like Ryan Sieg, but I think he's a tournament play, and I think we could see him get around there, top 11, especially this Xfinity Series. There'll be some wrecks, so I don't mind getting Ryan Sieg at all. Tommy Joe Martins, starting 27th, is 6,300. He needs to get a top 19. I just don't want to bet on that. I mean, I know it's possible, but, I mean, just looking at his numbers last year, I just don't really see it. Oh, and I didn't talk about Ryan Sieg's numbers at these tracks last year. 13th, 12th, 13th. A few spots more, you get to your top 11. So I don't hate that. If he can just do a little bit better than he did on average last year, it'll be good. Kaz Grala is going to be popular because he's Kaz Grala, but I think we need to be wary of this. He needs a top 17, and I mean, like, I like Kaz Grala as a driver. I think he's really talented. He probably deserves a full-time ride somewhere, but Kaz Grala, this car isn't that great. Like, it's Alpha Prime cars, just basically Tommy Joe Martin's taken over. And I have the stats, the team stats over here, which I'm kind of more interested in for guys like this. These are the team stats from last year. Those are new teams. That's why I say 0. Anyway, Kaz Grala, the Alpha Prime Motorsports, Tommy Joe Martin's team, 23rd, 26th, 19th at those 3 tracks the last 3 years. Now, Michigan was the one that was 19th. But still, he needs top 17. I'm not going to be too interested in Kaz Grala today. All right, Jade Buford. This is someone that I am definitely interested in, but only as a tournament play. If you follow me on Twitter, I tweeted about him earlier this week about how this Big Machine Racing team, they're in an alliance with Richard Childress Racing now. So I expect them to be fast this year, and they've already shown it in qualifying. Say he qualified 15th, needs a top 13 to pay off his salary. I don't think that's a lock by any means, so I'm not going to force him into lineups, but I'm definitely interested. I'm intrigued for tournaments, and I still just want to keep tabs on his price going forward because he slips some in qualifying, gets 20th, and he's like 6,200. I think he's an awesome play. So just got to keep going forward. I'm really interested to see how DraftKings keeps pricing Jade Buford. So yeah. Chris says in chat, Custer, B. Jones and Cass, Cole Custer. We're going to get to Cole Custer. I really like Cole Custer today. Jeremy Clements, $6,900 starting 10th. He needs a top 9. I don't see that. That's just not what I expect from him. All right, Ty Gibbs is probably going to be popular, but I'm not really that interested in Ty Gibbs. I think he's a fine play, but, I mean, he's just getting so much hype right now, and he deserves it. Don't get me wrong. Ty Gibbs is an awesome driver, an awesome talent. He's the future of NASCAR, for sure. But last year in the 2 races similar to this track, he had the 14th best average position at Darlington and 5th at Michigan, which is good, but he led 1 lap at Michigan and a combined 16 fast laps. So I think he's going to run top 5, top 5 to 10. I just don't really see him being a dominator, and that's what he needs to do. I know he starts a little bit farther back, but he's priced up enough where he still leads some laps, gets some fast laps. I don't know. I mean, this track, I don't think this is the kind of style that really Ty Gibbs loves. I don't think this is his go-to style of racing of this track, so I'm not too interested here. I'm interested in when his ownership's going to come in. I know I've seen a lot of people betting him on Sportsbook this week, but I'm just not. I just don't think this is him. I mean, I think he's probably 4th or 5th most likely to lead laps. I think AJ and Gregson are 1 and 2. I think Cole Custer is 3. And then, Hemrick, Allgaier, and Ty Gibbs are in the same tier. So, I just don't think Ty Gibbs is a need to play him. If you're playing a lot of lineups, get some Ty Gibbs, but I'd much prefer just going to some of the other guys priced up top. JJ Ailey, 66 car. I don't know why I said that, but he's in the 66 car. $5,600 starting 24th. Is going to need a top 19. I don't think a lot of people are going to play him. It's MBM Motorsports, but he usually does get the best out of that equipment. Top 19 is too high. We're not going to go to JJ Ailey. Brandon Brown, $7,200 starting 30th. Brandon Brown is going to need a top 18. I can definitely see that from him. I'm really interested to see how this car goes this year because, I mean, there's no sponsorship on that hood right now. I believe they're supposed to have sponsorship backing, but NASCAR wouldn't allow them to put it on the hood. I don't really know the case on that. So I'm interested in Brandon Brown. Don't love him, but I think he's a fine play. Josh Williams, driving for BJ McLeod this year, $6,100 starting 34th. He's going to need a top 22. I mean, it can happen, but I'm not. I mean, let's go look at the numbers last year. I mean, like 28.9, 27.9, 25.3 are averages at those tracks for them. I'm not going to be too interested. Mason Massey, $4,900 starting 33rd. Needs a top 28. And DGM equipment, I actually don't mind this. 21st, 21.9, 20.6, and 28 at Michigan is not great for that team, but still, I mean, what did I say you need? A top 28? I mean, that's not that bad. He's really cheap. He's starting really far in the back. If you need a punt play, that's probably my go-to punt play. Kyle Weatherman, 5,500 starting 22nd, going to need a top 18. I'm just not interested in that. Trey says 2 or 3 doms today. I like 2. I mean, there's not as many laps, so I think 2 dominators is the way to go today. I mean, I think the best 2 dom lineups you can build are probably Gregson, AJ Allmendinger, but I think that a lot of people are going to do that. So, but yeah, I mean, 2 dom builds is the way I'm going today. Riley Herbst, I'm interested on his ownership because he's $8,300. He's starting 16th. He needs a crap. I should have been able to say that right off the top of my head, but whatever. Top 9. And the last time we were at Auto Club, he finished 2nd. And he ran top 5 the whole day. He was great the whole day. But if you look at last year, the tracks that we're comparing to, Herbst sucked. 17th best average position, 17th at Miami, 17th at, and this is average position, not finish, by the way, because I think that's more predictive of how they're going to finish in the races. I don't really like to look at average finish as much. Darlington at 1, 17, Darlington 2, 19, then he was 11th best average position at Michigan, but I mean, I think he's going to get ownership. Like, I think people are going to say, oh, Riley Herbst is top 5 upside. And he does, but I don't think he's as likely to hit it. Like, that was before the whole Riley Herbst meme started, before he started wrecking. Like, that was like his second career Xfinity race, and he was looking good to start his career, but it went all downhill from there. So, and that was also in JGR. Well, no, yeah, that was in a JGR car, which I think was better. That car back then compared to the Stewart-Haas racing car now, I think that car was a lot better. So, maybe not too much, but it was better. So I'm not really, I think Herbst's going to be too owned. Stefan Parsons, 6,000, starting 23rd. He needs a top 18. I'm not going to bet on a BJ McLeod car to get that high. I like Brett Moffitt, I think. He starts 17th. He needs to get a top 10. Yeah, he has that upside. 8th best average position at Darlington or at Miami last year. He almost won that race. I remember him contending for the win. That would have been pretty cool if he won that race. Like, he was contending for the win, and then Noah Gregson passed him, and then I think he was contending. I think he had some sort of issue. He had, like, a tire go down in the last laps, and he didn't win the race. That would have been awesome if he won, though. I hope Brett Moffitt wins the race this year. 16th average position at Darlington's not great, but 10th again at Michigan. I think he can run in the top 10. I don't think a lot of people are going to play Brett Moffitt, and I really like him. Okay, and then Cole Custer. Again, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm on a big Twitter thing about how I really like Cole Custer, plus 2,000. Speaking of which, I want to go see what his odds are now. I don't know if DraftKings updated them because they turn them off during qualifying and practice. Because Cole Custer, I mean, this is a Stewart-Haas car. I mean, it's under the name SS Greenlight Racing, but they have an alliance with Stewart-Haas this year. And I mean, when Stewart-Haas puts their Cup guys in these cars, are just giving them Stewart-Haas cars. So he's pretty much driving the same car as Riley Herbst today. He was pretty fast in practice, 10th fastest in practice, and he qualified 2nd. Barely was beat out by AJ. I really like Cole Custer today. He was plus 2,000 earlier this week. To win the race, and plus 250 to get top 5. I hammered that. He is now plus 1,000 to win the race, and minus 120 to get top 5. Really happy I got on those odds. I'm feeling like a genius now. Watch, he's going to wreck out, or he's just going to suck. But Cole Custer, man, he has 9 career Xfinity wins, and his stats, I retweeted them. Let me go find that tweet. His stats at these types of tracks, like, were good, man. Crap, I got to go scroll through Twitter for a second. Give me a second, I'm finding it. Okay, this is shout out at King Sheets DFS on Twitter. He's the one who tweeted this. I retweeted it. Go follow him, give him a follow, and give me a follow, Natelina _ on Twitter if you know already. 8 starts, racing at finish 7 times, 2 wins, 6 top 5s at high tire wear tracks since 2018 Xfinity Series for Cole Custer. He's he is very live to win this race. Very live. So I like Cole Custer here. I think he could dominate. I think he could lead a ton of laps and potentially win. So I'm all over him today. But that's the rundown of drivers. Let me know any questions you got in the chat, and I will answer them for you right now. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Trey says, this is, okay, Gregson, Allgaier, Dinger, or Gregson, Dinger, Custer. Gregson, Dinger, Custer. That's what I like. Yeah. Although, maybe not. Because I think actually, I think I changed my mind. I think I like Gregson, Allgaier, Dinger more. Because I think the likelihood that all three of those guys in the second group lead a ton of laps and they all start up front, I think is very low. But I think the likelihood that the two guys starting towards the front lead a bunch of laps and then one of them makes a ton of PD, which would be Justin Allgaier, is more likely. So I think I like that first one better on second thought. Yeah. Chris says, Dinger, Custer, Allgaier, Earnhardt, Snyder, and punt Mills and Cash, or just two Doms and Cash? Dinger, Custer, Allgaier, Earnhardt, Snyder. So, let's see. Your two Dominators, Allgaier is PD play, Jeffrey Earnhardt's PD play, Snyder's PD play, and punt. Can you get to, instead of Matt Mills, could you possibly get Mason Massey? I guess not. I don't really like Matt Mills at all. I don't think he's going to be able to do much for you. And I don't play Jesse Iwuji. Don't do that. That's just a mistake. Is there any way you could possibly get to Mason Massey and Cash instead of Matt Mills in that lineup? Because if that's the case, I think it's a very good Cash lineup, and it's probably going to be the most popular Cash lineup, honestly. But still, I think that's a very good lineup. If not, I would try to maybe get off like Jeffrey Earnhardt, move down a little bit, and just make some salary up somewhere else. Yeah, you're welcome, Trey. Good luck today. Good luck. Hopefully we make some money today. Oh, I didn't go over my sports bets. I'm an idiot. This is new this year. I didn't really used to talk about this as much. I mean, look at that. What a great looking spreadsheet of my sports bets today. Beautiful stuff. All right. I pretty much just bet 3 drivers today. We got to win. I have Custer to win, Noah Gregson to win, and AJ Allmendinger to win. These are the odds I got him at. I got Custer at plus 2,000, who I know is plus 1,000 now. Oh my God, phone, work. I want to go see what the updated odds are so I can tell you guys. Okay, so I got Custer at plus 2,000. He's at plus 1,000 now. I got Noah Gregson to win at plus 600. He's at plus 700 now. I guess I should have waited. I got AJ Allmendinger at plus 700 to win, and he is now plus 550. And then for top 5s, I bet those same 3. Cole Custer was plus 250 to get a top 5, but now he's minus 120. Allmendinger was minus 125 to get a top 5. Now he's minus 200, and Gregson was minus 140, and he's still minus 140. So those are the bets I like today. I didn't really do a ton of sports bets. I'm not really ready to just go all out. And I looked into matchups, considered a few of them. Didn't really have a great read on any of them. The one I kind of liked was Brett Moffitt over Riley Herbst, but then I remember Riley Herbst finished second here, and I got cold feet, and I didn't bet it. So I'm going to go look at driver props to see if they have anything else. Like, I got Noah Gregson, Allmendinger. Yeah, I should have bet that, man. Brett Moffitt was plus 100 this morning to beat Riley Herbst. Now he's minus 105. I mean, Herbst still is the favorite there. There was, this morning also, I think they had Allmendinger at plus 100 to do better than Gregson. I almost bet that, but I mean, I just think that's a toss-up, so that's what the odds are at now, so I don't think there's any new matchups at all, so, but yeah, you guys got any questions, make sure to let me know. My friend just texted me, bro, have you seen that hit in NASCAR yet? So now I gotta go on Twitter and find it, because I really want to see it. Let's see. Let's type in Ross Chastain on Twitter because I want to see this crash. Because apparently it's a really hard hit. That's what my friend said, so. Joe Graff replacing Timmy Hill. Wait, really? No way, bro. Why? There's no way. No fucking way. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. My bad. I don't see that anywhere. I mean, at least Bob Hawkinson tweeted. Let me type in Joe Graff Jr. What book are you using for sports betting? DraftKings. Per NASCAR, Joe Graff Jr. replaced Timmy Hill in the number 38 today. Well, that's dumb. Why? I was so happy Timmy Hill was getting... He must be getting paid or something. All right, well, I'm not interested. Joe Graff and RSS Racing Equipment. I guess he's going to be scored from starting 18th, though. I don't trust him. Not interested in either of them anymore. That sucks, man. I'm disappointed. Man, Timmy Hill was finally going to get a good ride, and they just took him out for Joe Graff, who's like garbage. Come on. I really want to see. Okay, is this it? Here we go. That's a great camera angle, Fox. Oh, gosh. Dude, he nailed that wall. Man. Well, that's a shame. Let's see. I want to see Kevin Harvick's wreck, too. I didn't see that one either, because I was watching basketball. Currently sweating some parlays. Trying to hit my $11,000 parlay. Yeah, I just saw it, Trey. I just saw it. That's a shame, man. I'm disappointed about that. Let's see. I want to see Kevin Harvick's wreck. Okay. Wow, they wrecked in the same place, didn't they? He just lost it. Kevin Harvick's trash. Yeah, that one wasn't as bad. Man, I tweeted out earlier, which someone quote tweeted me, but I tweeted out earlier, we should maybe just stack the back tomorrow. And honestly, man, that might, if they keep wrecking like this, may not be the worst strategy anymore. We might throw out of 3 lines from just stacking the back because they might just wreck the field. Kurt Busch, everyone was worried about Kurt Busch for tomorrow, this morning, because he was, he doesn't get to qualify. He's going to be scored from dead last, but he's going to have to come down for a pass-through, but they might just wreck. So, he might be fine. May not be worried about him anymore. I'm definitely going to throw a few lines stacking the back. Why not? And then focus on some dominators. I mean, they're about to qualify, right? I think they are. So, yeah, any other questions before I head on out? Go enjoy this day. Go enjoy this Saturday. Just really going to keep watching basketball and NASCAR all day. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Playing some poker tonight. It's going to be a good night. I suck at poker, but I'm actually not that bad. I'm okay. I'm decent. I'm kind of decent. We don't play for a lot of money. Just my boys in school. Okay, North Carolina's killing NC State. Love to see that. Oh, I need Mississippi State for my parlay. UMBC, minus 9.5. A lock. All right. Okay, Mississippi State's up 6. Okay, I need them to just win. Ooh, Arkansas is beating Kentucky by a lot. Interesting. Texas up on West Virginia. I was hyped when Michigan State beat Purdue because Purdue are frauds. Overrated. Let's go. Hartford minus 8. I'm liking that, the way that's starting out. What was the game I was looking for? There was a game I was specifically looking to see the score of. I don't even remember anymore. I guess it was just Mississippi State. Oh, wait. I did bet Bucknell plus 6. Oof, that one's going to be tight. Not my parlay. I can make $11K for 69 cents. Any hard fades tomorrow? I don't know yet. I'm still going to wait for qualifying, and I got to go over practice data and stuff. For me right now, I don't have anything. But live stream tomorrow will be at 1, by the way, in case you didn't know. 1 o'clock tomorrow, I'll have live stream for Cup Series. All right, I guess we're going to head on out. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck today. Let's make some money. Yes, sir. Oops. Okay, wait. I'll just end and type it in the chat, bro.